Good morning, everyone. Here in the US, it is the day before Thanksgiving, and this was actually a really fun use case for AI for me. Um, our Thanksgiving plans change at the last minute, and normally we would order, Thanksgiving to go from Fresh Market or Whole Foods or something like that. Don't hate. Um, and the change in plans happened too late for us to order that. So I started a thread several days ago on Chat GPT with what to make for Thanksgiving. So basically, I gave it a super simple prompt. Uh, Give me some ideas for a modern Thanksgiving meal for two people. And I meant modern because I don't want the traditional turkey and dressing, and I don't like all the traditional stuff. I don't love turkey. So it came up with a few things that were really interesting, but also much more in depth than I wanted to deal with. For example, herb roasted Cornish hens. That sounds really good though. One pan seared duck breast with pomegranate gastrique. Again, I don't want to deal with all that. So we kept chatting about it, and we ended up with a pretty good meal that I'm kind of excited about. Again, this was a long chat. It is going to be the traditional green bean casserole because that's a request. And it's going to be the traditional sweet potato souffle. Doing roasted chicken thighs instead of turkey, and then small batch pecan pie bars. So, a couple different things that were really fun about it. First of all, again, we walked through it. Was it going to be fresh green beans? Was it going to be canned green beans? This is pantry basics that it assumes I have, but made sure that I do. So it gives me the recipe for each item. This is actually starting the grocery list. So because it first gave me the list of, you need brown sugar in the souffle and you need brown sugar in the pecan bars, and I just wanted a grocery list. So we ended up with a grocery list of everything combined. These are obviously the recipes that we're looking through. And here's what I thought was kind of cool. So I got the individual recipes, I got the grocery list all in one list, butter combined, all of those things. But then it gave me the timeline, which was pretty fun, right? So 60 minutes before dinner, I start the souffle. 30 minutes before, I start the chicken thighs. 20 minutes before, I start the green bean casserole. And I'm making the pecan bars the day before. So if any of you have ever struggled with trying to time everything right so that everything is warm and cooked properly, then I think this is a pretty cool way to do it. I will note that instead of walking you through dealing with the potatoes and the souffle, it calls for them to already be cooked and mashed. Just a heads up on that, because that could really mess you up. So anyway, I think this is a really fun, great way to use ChatGPT and make your life easier.